Let's go. All right, we are live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to 2021.
Good evening. Can you guys hear us okay? Are we, let me make sure everything's working right? Everything should be working, right? Can you guys hear us? Are we good? Are we live?
I hope we are. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we are.
We're live, right?
How is it? Yes. How is everyone doing?
Hello.
Welcome. Gosh, you guys have been chatting already, actually.
I know. Welcome to 2021. This is, well, let's start by saying Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy 2021.
Relief that 2020 is behind us.
2020 is finally...
I mean, that took a long time.
2020 is finally over.
Just saying.
Yeah, we are ready for 2021. Are you guys ready for 2021? I know I am.
We need to get things rolling for this year. Woohoo!
Let me share this.
Yes, if you guys can, if you haven't done so, please start commenting, chat with us throughout this time, but also subscribe to our channel. We have so much in store for 2021, and we want you to not miss any part of it whatsoever. So even during these chats, we have weekly chats, and we missed you for the past couple weeks due to the holidays as well. But absolutely, we look forward to always chatting with you on Thursdays. So I hope that you will continue to join us weekly, along with many other cool stuff happening for 2021. Hello, everyone. I'm Denise Lee, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri. And you are?
And I am John Lee, and I am the CEO of Anime Matsuri. Welcome to the Thursday live stream. We do this every Thursday.
Starting now.
Yeah.
For 2021.
Yeah. Yes. We were missing in action the last 2 Thursdays because of the holidays and other things, but here we are, and it's pretty good to be back.
It's a long time coming for 2021.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. It's it's pretty chilly, right?
Yeah, it is.
Is it cold outside?
It's very cold. It is currently, oh gosh.
What is it? It's like
48 degrees.
48 degrees. Okay. Well, cold front.
Houston weather is very unpredictable at the same time. So
I gotta share this chat. I gotta share this live in the. Let me put it here real quick.
Okay. Welcome, God Doctor, Mia, Job, Orahima-chan, Jason. Thank you, JM Templar. Nine Cat, welcome. Janie. It's been a long time, guys. And 2020 was a long year. So we're ready to definitely move forward with everything. And there's a lot to do and still to announce and still to talk about all these things. So welcome. Kuma Claus, hiya. If you guys haven't done so also, please be part of our official group. We have nearly 12,000
members in the official group.
In there.
Yeah, I know. Kuma Claus. Yes, we missed you too. I know. Okay, let's begin. Let's jump right into it. Okay, I would like to start, even though I don't want to start the first stream of 2021 with on a down note, but I made a post. If you're part of the official group, then you know what I'm talking about. I made a post earlier today, just letting everybody know of something that happened with us. So my dad passed away a few months ago, back in July. It was it was pretty rough. And this was posted on my personal Facebook, so I'm sure if you're on there, then you would have seen it. But my parents, my dad and my mom, both of them were in Nigeria when this happened. So that happened in July, and then a few days ago, Denise's father passed away here in Houston. So it's pretty rough losing both dads in
Yes.
6 months.
And if you don't know, we're married, so these are both our dads. So it was a hard hit, but at the same time, we know that they're in a better place, and thank God for us being at peace with everything and accepting everything that's been going on as well. So we're good.
Yes, yes. Both our fathers. My dad was 71, and your dad was 77,
79.
79. Oh, 79. Okay. They both loved Anime Matsuri. They're
Yes.
both supporters
Huge.
of what we did, and
Huge supporters, and I'm very close to my dad as well, and he's been with us the entire time of AM, and whatever we do, we even sometimes ask for his advice actually for many things. So regarding the convention and the business aspect of it as well. So he's a very smart man. So I'm going to miss him dearly, but he would have, both of them would have wanted us to absolutely continue what we do and love.
yes,
And this is what it is.
correct. It was really hard because I remember back in July there was so many things going on at the same time. Remember, that was when the pandemic was in full swing, and we had to move the convention, and all that was going on. So it was just, even without this problem, there was just so much happening, and I felt like, almost felt like, you just I just wanted to go hide in a hole and just stay there. I was hurting, but it's when I think back to my dad, what he would have wanted, and regardless of what happened, is just to push on, to move on, and I mean, I try to summon the strength, and although and we went through the entire thing, because we had to move the convention, and we went through everything, and we still we did our best to take care of AM as best as we could, which is what they would have wanted anyway. But anyway, it's something that we just wanted to share.
Yes.
And I mean, eventually, I'm sure you guys would hear something about it from somewhere, but it's
Yeah, even on our personal pages or whatnot, even on my Trinity Reloads, I sometimes put personal things on it. I haven't posted yet since this hit pretty recently, but I will, and I plan to share his memory and whatnot. But you guys are part of our extended family, and we eventually would have known that you guys would have known about it as well. So we take it to heart, and we want to at least let you know what was going on a personal level.
correct.
But at the same time, we want to be happy about trying to, I guess, move forward in our way, and that's what they would have wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes. So we're doing okay.
Yes, we're absolutely okay.
Of course, it's unfortunate, and it hurts, but we're doing our best to stay as strong as we can, to stay positive,
Yes.
and we're not the only ones that this has happened to. So
Absolutely.
you gotta look, take a step back and look at the big picture, and
Even my mother earlier tonight, I told her I was going to do the stream, and she was very much, very positive about it.
No, that's
she,
awesome.
She said that John didn't know this, but she basically said, "You have to do this. You have to continue. I understand." And for that kind of strength and at peace with everything that's going on, this is what your dad would have wanted. This is exactly what we're talking about. We're very happy to move forward and continue what we love and do. So
Yeah.
We really appreciate everyone's condolences and respects to our families and to us. So we really appreciate it. But definitely we are fine, and we will be fine in the future. So
Yes, and thank you so much. Thank you, everyone that's posting in the chat or that posted on Facebook. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. This is how we get through this a better,
Yeah.
love and support than
it's all part of the healing process.
Correct.
So we do. Each person has their own way of doing it, and so we feel like this is our way of doing it as well. Is to commemorate what they did in their lives, and what they're doing for us now, even. And so this is the future.
Yeah. Shadow Gamer AX says my grandmother passed away June last year as well. Well, our condolences.
Absolutely.
Just you will be in our prayers. But once again, thank you. And that was we just wanted to get this out of the way.
Yes.
So at least we can just it's I would say just some of this stuff just spilled over from 2020. We're still at the beginning of 2021. Okay, so now we can go on to the next thing. Okay, which is, I guess the first thing we wanted to say is let's make this year,
Yeah.
2021, the best year ever.
Possible.
Let's do it. Let's do it. This is within our power to do.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds, it almost sounds like it's unbelievable, but it is. It's within our power. For the past few weeks, we've had a lot of discussions and meetings and talked to a lot of people, and some of it we will share with you guys today. There's a lot of good news, but the bottom line, the foundation of everything is us. We are the ones that we're gonna make 2021 what it's gonna be, and not just for Anime Matsuri, just just generally speaking. I hope we'll have a much bigger and stronger community, and if we've learned anything from 2020 is we just look out for each other.
Yes.
That's one big lesson that we learned. Things can happen sometimes. Things are unbelievable, crazy. But hey, if we got each other's backs,
You can go.
we will be fine. We will be fine. So that let's just and as we're now getting closer to this, what was it, like 6 months?
Yes.
About 6 months to Anime Matsuri 2021, and as the announcements start coming out, as we start updating you guys, just bear in mind, this is it's up to us to make it what it's going to be. We have, I would say, the best staff. Anime Matsuri has the best staff and volunteers, period, that I have seen anywhere. I've been around, I've gone to many conventions, but we have the best. They are so passionate, they care so much about the
Yes.
convention, and
Beyond.
that
Go beyond.
they want to see, they want nothing more than to just see everything work and make people happy, and which is what we all want. That is the whole point of this. That's the most rewarding thing we can get, from this, which I think it's it's really awesome. So
It's incredible.
as far as the staff, we have the staff.
And they got you guys too. Yeah.
So Anime Matsuri's Anime Matsuri 2021 is 6 months away.
15th anniversary. by
Yeah,
the way.
it's gonna be our 15th anniversary. Yes. We'll share good news with you guys, but think about it. It's T-minus 6 months.
That's a
And
lot to do in 6 months.
I know that it seems like right now it seems like 6 months is so far away, and it's just, especially in today's climate, is so hard to predict or to plan a month, what's going to happen next month, let alone July, right? But there is good news. So there's good news. Remember about a month ago, this was before the holidays, we were discussing and we were talking about the vaccine.
Yep.
And we said,
Can't wait.
we can't wait. Our names are on the list and we're going to take the vaccine. Again, regardless of what you think about it, it's fine. If you want to take it, that's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine. Okay. For us, the reason is we need the freedom to travel.
Yes.
Right. And we explain this. So, for example, like where do we travel the most every year? We're in Japan. Somewhere between
Big J, right?
5 and 8 times a year. That's how many times you go to Japan.
You went record in 2018. I think you went 8 times.
It was a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
And Japan right now has you can travel to Japan even though they have the travel ban and they have
Actually 2019, my bad.
what is it 2019?
Yeah.
Well, this was pre the new travel because they have a new travel ban after the UK strain.
Yes.
But before that, you could go to Japan on business, right? But the thing is, when you get to Japan, you couldn't. There was so many restrictions. Yeah, you had to quarantine, and you couldn't take the public transportation, and there's just so many things and you had to download this app, and you had to check in with them every day, to make sure you're fine. There's just so much that it became almost impossible to go. Japan is pretty anal about how they monitor this, this thing and whatnot. And so for us, we
Very
figured,
strict.
Yeah. Now, there's going to be exceptions on all that for the people that have, that have been vaccinated. So figured, hey, you know what? Let's, this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
So maybe if we weren't traveling and we didn't have to go anywhere and do anything, maybe we would, I don't know, maybe we might have thought otherwise. But
It's a secure way of handling the situation.
Well, correct.
For the on the business side of it.
Yeah. So we still haven't been able to travel yet, but as soon as we can, and as soon as things change, we're on the first flight over there. We have so many meetings pending.
Yes.
And we've done so much over Skype, over Zoom, over emails.
Best we can.
As much as we can do. But there's some extremely important meetings that can only be done and can only be discussed in person.
And wouldn't you like to have a live in Tokyo? Things like that. So, we want you to experience what we experience as well. So we have plans on doing even the live shows over there, even on my new channel. So these are things that we really want to give you guys the experience of how things are and what we do and kind of like the atmosphere of Japan. So that's the whole plan, was just to do the meetings there, making sure to secure all the agreements, and also plan for the future years, because we don't just plan for this event, we plan for upcoming years to come as well. So there's important meetings that are relevant for future stuff as well. So that was extremely important to us. Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. And that's the thing. If we travel to Japan, the 2 weeks quarantine is killer. Usually we stay as little as 3 days to maybe 6 days. Usually in that range. It's extremely rare that we stay there more than 6 or 7 days.
We haven't done that in since 2004.
Yeah, and then a lot of it is because we have to go so many times, and sometimes when these meetings just come up, we have like a week notice, and we have to show up in an office over there to discuss something. That's how they do it in Japan. Things are discussed in person, and that's what's important to them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So to cut down on the quarantine, this is why. So we need the vaccine to not quarantine for 2 weeks. because we can't. I mean, 2 weeks
For
is
us,
yeah,
yes.
2 weeks is a long time. And just remember the same thing. Them coming here.
Oh yeah.
So when for the travel from Japan to the United States to be able to come here and do stuff and go back,
You guys hear it all the time.
yeah, without a 2
Yeah.
weeks quarantine, it's going to apply to them, to them as well, right? So when you think of in July, what things are going to be like in July,
Remember,
things are going to be so much better in July.
Olympics is still happening
Oh yeah,
in July, guys. So it's a lot to do in July.
yeah. There's going to be, this is going to be a completely different story come July. Actually, not even all the way up to July. I think that by March or April, the travel restrictions will change.
Drastically.
Yeah, this is coming from ANA. So ANA has told us. So we're planning now. We're planning the first trip sometime in March, just as soon as that changes, right? And
Okay, hopefully.
we hope we're keeping our fingers crossed. Because about what? When was the last?
Time we went?
It was in February, right?
Yes, for you it was February of 2019.
So that's going to be over a year. It's the first time. It's been that long without travel to Japan. But
Actually, sorry. February 2020. I'm sorry.
yeah, 2020.
1 year. I said 2019.
Oh, 2020. So, but the other good, I guess, news about the vaccine is the more people that are vaccinated, the more immune the population will be, and then this changes how I guess the pandemic is declared, and at some point. I'm not sure if it's going to be globally or they're going to do it by countries. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but it looks like the United States is. They started a little slow, but I think they're picking up. And I was going to show you guys this real quick. So
when we say pick up, it's picking up quick. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So as of now, as you can see here. Right, so 17.5 million shots have been administered globally, 6.25 million in the United States alone, right here, and then you can see the map. As far as Texas, so go down here.
1.67
Here, so
half
Texas,
a- over half a
Texas,
million.
Texas is vaccinated. Yep, 545,658 people, that's roughly about 2% of the Texas population.
But it's gonna go quickly. It's gonna keep going up.
Yeah. It's this is gonna go pretty fast. I think come March or April, this will be a completely different story.
Yeah, we'll come back to this.
Correct. So we're keeping our eyes on this, and remember, whatever we do here, because if you look at wait, where's the? Oh, it doesn't countries. Oh, down here. All right, look. So as you can see, the United States is leading.
Well, we should. These are coming from
6.25.
us.
Yeah. Japan hasn't even started vaccinating, and I think they're waiting on the AstraZeneca vaccine. They're going to start soon, and they're going to do it really, really fast.
That's what
they
the
have
Prime
to.
Minister said.
Yeah, they have to. They have to because the Olympics start in July, so they have to.
We can't postpone it again.
So the situation with the rest of the world is one thing, but what's going to happen in the United States and I guess Japan and South Korea, that's where the majority of our guests are coming from. Obviously, besides the United States. Obviously, we have guests coming from just so many countries all around the world.
We had 28 different countries attend
But-
Anime Matsuri.
But
in
the
2019.
most I guess as far as guests, the most are coming from Japan. So as long as Japan and Korea can travel, then we should be golden. And also by May, for those that you might know this or you might not know this, but in May here in Houston, that's when the main rodeo takes place.
Yes, we discussed that couple streams ago.
Yeah, they're moving forward. This has been discussed with the city. So that by then everything should be pretty much fine.
First week of May to the 20 something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. So that's how things are, and these are the things that we look at to kind of like start planning and engaging how things are going to go.
Yeah.
Now,
some predictions.
Of course, we know that by July everything will be fine, but there's certain things, or there's quite a few things that need to happen way before July.
Absolutely.
So, for example, the American embassies in some of these countries are closed.
Right.
They're still closed. If you guys are aware, this morning Tokyo declared. They went into lockdown mode again, up until February 7th. So
my goodness,
their embassies, the U.S. embassy is closed over there. The embassy, it's important, and we need this to open, because come starting April or May, we start filing for visas for our guests, and by that time
it takes several months, to process.
Yeah, so it takes us about a month to get all the paperwork and everything straightened out, and then we file it usually around that time. And then it takes another 30 days for them to approve it and go through that process. And then the guests
have to go
to the embassy to get the visas in their passports.
And they all have to be there. If it's a group, they have to all be there at one time.
Yeah.
In the same, at the same time. So it's very tricky to do all this with the visas. And because they're performers, especially, they have to get performance visas. So it's very, very tricky with the time frame right now. So we're trying to feel it out and plan accordingly. But that's what a lot of people are waiting on the U.S. side and Japan side.
Yes, that's right. That's right. We got there's some very good news here. Now, if you remember the schedule that we put up for people to see, let me see if I have it here somewhere. All right. So
this is the lineup for concerts, yes?
So for concerts, that's right. Now here,
live music.
So as you guys already know, on Thursday, which is day 0, that's K-pop. K-pop concert, and that concert is finalized. We haven't announced who it is, but that's finalized. On July 9th, which is Friday.
Cool, by the way. It's very, very cool.
Oh.
You guys will love.
So on Friday, we haven't announced what's happening on Friday. There's something cool going on Friday. This will be announced sometime in the next week or two.
We're talking about July 9th here, yeah.
Yeah, July 9th. We have a big event on that day. On July 10th, on Saturday, there's 2 things going on, which is the J-pop concert, and that's an idol group, a really, really popular idol group from Japan. And they're performing live in concert starting 9 p.m. and then Club AM starts at midnight and goes to 4 in the morning. Okay, so specifically on Saturday, so on the 10th, the idol group. Now, because this is, they're popular, and whenever you deal with these popular groups, there is so much. The contract is really long, and there's so much to talk about. We're talking about licensing. There's just so much going back and forth.
All the collaboration.
Yeah, there's so many bullet points to go over, and usually that takes a long time, and usually just from our experience, we have to compromise somewhere. So we say, this is all the things that we want. So, for example, we want a photo op session, right? We want an autograph session. We want this and we want that, and there's all these things that we list. And then from their end, they say, okay, here's what we want, and we don't want to do this or we don't want to do that. If you remember, back in 2016 when we had Morning Musume, one of the things that we went back and forth for almost 2 months was the autograph session. They didn't want to do live autographs because at that time they just had that issue in Japan where
fan was
over. where some crazy fan pulled out a knife on one of these I can't remember what group it was, but they somebody got hurt, and it was a big deal. So they they were very cautious, and they were like, well, can we not do autographs? But we insisted, no, you have to. This is something that and we told them, look, it's going to be safe, and we're going to do everything we can, whatever we need to do. And we ended up agreeing on it, and they ended up doing it, which was fantastic, and they had a great time, which was amazing. But I'm saying it just takes a long time to negotiate the contracts. So with the specific idol group for 2021, I have to say that everything that we requested was approved. Everything. And they send this. I'm just gonna I'm gonna show you the entire email, but I'll just show you a section of it. So they said the only conditions, the only concerns was this: 3 things. Here you go. The COVID-19 situation.
Only 3 things. Yes.
The travel restriction, and the quarantine period before and after entering America. Okay. Well, first of all, let me say this. The fact that they agreed and we have agreed to everything except that is amazing. This is outstanding.
They said yes to basically everything.
Correct. This is literally one of the most popular
idol groups,
without giving anything away, but from Japan. And
you guys can start guessing if you like.
We've been going back and forth for a while. When we were negotiating for 2020, it wasn't easy. But I am like 99.99999% sure that all these things, like these 3 things, will sort themselves out, because the COVID situation will be completely different. I mean, I think it will be completely different in a couple of months, not even all the way up to like July. The travel restrictions will be pretty much gone. I think latest April, and there's no quarantine. Not to mention that the quarantine only applies to who, I guess, wants to travel but hasn't taken the vaccine.
Yeah.
Right. So if they're lucky enough, and they're saying they're trying, so they're waiting. Again, there's just so many entertainers in Japan that are just waiting for the vaccine. So this is I mean, we are moving. We're moving forward. I'm so excited. This is a concert that we've been wanting to bring here to Houston since forever. It's a group that has never been here. They've never been to Houston, never been to Texas. They've never been anywhere. They've only been, well, actually, I mean, I'll give away where they've only been, because
don't give it away.
They haven't been around here, so it will be the first time. It's gonna be pretty exciting. All right, now, Orihime-chan, says, I really want Lisa. Okay, so remember, for Lisa, we sent in the request. We also want Lisa too. We were discussing with Lisa for 2020 But her schedule was that weekend. She had a show. She had a big show. So we'll see how it goes. Right now, what I'm saying right now is this is not the only concert that is on the table.
Right.
So what we're discussing is just
One of them.
one of them. Okay, and it's just good news from there. So now the K-pop is finalized, and the J-pop is pretty much finalized, which is pretty exciting. So now we can always finish negotiating with the rest, which is exciting.
Yeah, you guys are in for some really cool music at AM. So look forward to that for sure. Yes, if you do want to guess who it is, you're welcome to.
I'm sure some people can figure it out, but it's all right. All right. If you guys, so whoever's, I guess if there are any Miku fans in the house,
Any?
you would have seen. I don't know if you've seen it. Have you guys seen what Racing Miku looks like?
Racing Miku 2021.
Yeah, the new Racing Miku 2021.
Beautiful. And the illustrator, just a tad fabulous and popular.
Hold on, let me see.
Yes. We're trying to get it up here.
Oh, here we go. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Let me pull this up real quick.
Look at this beautiful 2021 Racing Miku. A little bit more mature looking this year compared to last. But this is the artistic, perspective of Racing Miku, and I love it. Each year is so different. But check this out! I can't wait to see like the Racing Miku supporters, the race queens in these outfits for this year. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, there you go. So this is Racing Miku 2021.
Illustrated by.
It's illustrated by N Morikura, who's the illustrator for Kizuna Ai.
If you don't know who Kizuna Ai is, you better brush up on things. Pretty popular, digital idol here. OMG, she is the same. Yes, she is the same illustrator for.
Yes, she's the same illustrator for Kizuna Ai, which is amazing. She's super. Again, I guess Good Smart Company, they have these connections because I know that these illustrators are super busy, but to have them do this artwork, and
this is the car. There's the driver.
Yep, this is the new car, Good Smile Racing car. There we go, for 2021, and as you guys can see, let's pull this up.
It's such a different perspective of.
There you go. You have Anime Matsuri
Can you
on the
see
door.
that? Can you see that? We are on there. You guys are on there. If you are a supporter of AM, you are on there. So it is incredible to be a part of this race team. Very cool.
Have you guys seen this?
We're right next to her face.
We are representing. Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're very proud of this, and to be having it for 2020 last year's car and continuing forward to 2021, because we didn't get a chance to let you guys experience the actual sponsorship part of it, and we're gonna do that for their fans along with you guys. So we have a lot in store for that.
Yes, and the way the license works for Good Smile Company, the licenses are by year because obviously the character design changes every year. So 2020 character and the artwork, the goods, the products, just it's just for 2020, right? And now everything that is being licensed and it's just 2021. But we discussed with them, and they are making a or they're letting us, should I say, for 2021 also display and sell 2020
Goods.
items, which is something that they almost never do.
Yeah.
But that's because the attendees, the AM attendees, missed out on 2020. So it's just, you know, it's sad because, you know, a lot of people wanted 2020 stuff, and
Mind you, it would be their first time here.
correct.
So we had really, really cool things, you know, lined up for what they're going to do and sell, everything. So you guys are still going to be all part of that for this year.
Yeah.
And
So
yes, including all the merch for 2020, hopefully. Yes.
correct. Because Anime Matsuri, the Good Smile Racing booth in at Anime Matsuri last 2020 would have been, the theme would have been the 2020 Racing Miku.
Yeah.
Now it's
changing.
2021. It'll be 2021, but we'll still have a section for the 2020
Because you guys missed it,
illustration.
right?
Yeah. So I think that's cool, and I
we
think
were going to do
people-
an exhibition
yeah.
at the booth, all the years of Racing Miku. It would be a sight to see and just experience and take pictures of, because that's a once in a lifetime opportunity to see every single Racing Miku there at one time. The history of it as well. So it would have been very, very cool. We're going to continue to do that for 2021.
Yes, and it's
But bigger and better.
yeah, it's actually fantastic that every Japanese company except one, and this one is just because they're waiting up until March, but everyone except one has confirmed to come to 2021. So we're talking about everyone that was scheduled to come
Yeah.
for 2020,
You guys know
plus
some of them, yeah.
the ones that were scheduled to come in 2021. So Anime Matsuri 2021 will be the convention where we've had the most Japanese guests, companies, activities, just you name it.
Visually and, you know, everything experience wise, for industry, for Japanese industry that we've ever done. It would have been happening.
Yes, correct. Some of the studios, their booths are still here. So we're just
In our
keeping them up.
warehouse.
Obviously, some things will need to be updated, and I'm
Yes.
sure they will. But you know what? I mean, we just can't wait for you guys to see them,
Totally.
right? So I think it'll be. You guys are in for a treat. There's just we can't wait to show you the new layout for the exhibit hall. It is so awesome.
Yeah, by the way, we're updating a lot of things, the app too, and whatnot. So, new layout for exhibit hall, meaning the first floor of Anime Matsuri, aside from Hall A, which is our concert hall, B through E is revamped. So, and we can't wait to share with you what that is. That's a whole nother live.
I know. There is so much going on in those halls right now. We were moving things around and trying to find space to put different booths, and some booths we just there's just so much that we were just moving around and trying to accommodate everybody.
Big booths.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, but it's awesome. Everything that we have, for example, we have more artists, we have more vendors, we have more cars in the
More industry.
in the car show, more industry, more guest booths.
Yeah, we talked about that too.
yeah,
you
there's-
guys, guests galore. So on both sides, you know, domestically and abroad. So it's going to be really wild to see this new hall layout and share with you guys what's it's in store for the convention in that sense. But it's full. It's pretty full.
Yeah.
And beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're pretty proud of it.
Yeah. Yeah. We need this. We need this by, by summer. This thing will be over.
So you guys need to check
And-
it out.
The pandemic will be over. We won't be talking about pandemic no more. And it's just we just need to celebrate. Our hearts, our souls.
Need this.
Yes, we need this. We need this, and hopefully, with everyone from Japan, everyone coming from around the world, different countries, we can we'll have a fantastic time. And specifically, also, I want to take this moment to thank everyone
Yeah.
that has been buying
Oh my gosh. Even
the badges. You've been supporting us. Thank you so much. I mean,
I got a message on my Instagram saying that there was a big donation just because they want to support AM. So really shout out to all those that are silently even supporting AM. With buying a ticket, even though you don't need to, can give it away or you can give it as gifts and stuff. It means the world to us, and it really means that you guys are with us and want this to happen and support what we're doing, and you're excited about it. These are all positive feelings and vibes that we get from each time that you guys purchase your badge. So it means a lot to us, especially during this whole period of last year and whatnot. We know it was a hard time for us as well. Everybody was in on it together in terms of like going through the hardships and whatnot, and to have coming out of it, it needs to start pumping again. And I really appreciate everybody trying their best, and at the same time those who really actually went out and did that. Whether you came in person to some of the small events that we held outdoor, with collaborations and local business like Kinokuniya, Express Skins, and whatnot. All these small events, we really appreciate it. But even more so, each time you buy that badge, each time you buy an Anime Matsuri badge, it is supporting what we do, and locally it helps everything and everyone. So we really, really, really appreciate it. Just saying so thank you so much.
yes, thank you very much. If you haven't checked out our the Anime Matsuri official store,
Official store.
it's called Stay Nerdy.
Stay nerdy.
I'm sure you guys would. It's stay-nerdy.com. This is our official store, and we have a bunch of stuff to add to this too.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. So you need to check back often. We're gonna keep adding to it as we also gain more licenses.
Yes, correct.
So you guys might be surprised on what you see that's gonna come. So whether it be local or abroad licenses and collaborations that we're doing, it might be here on the merchandise side.
Yeah, everything on here is licensed, is official, and this is it's pretty awesome. We actually like this. If you're in Houston, you have the option to just pick it up at HQ over here. If you don't want to ship it to yourself, you can just come here and pick it up.
Yeah.
When you go through the process, it gives you the option of either shipping it to you wherever you are, or you can just pick it up.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
It's
And
great for locals.
yes, and as a special thank you, we want here.
We want to start by giving this year.
So we have just if you purchase anything, I guess it's next month, right? Just use coupon Love 2021 like this.
Promotional code.
Yeah, coupon.
Coupon. Sorry.
Yeah, and that will give you 10% off
On
anything.
Stay nerdy hyphen Wait, stay-nerdy.com. You got to put that in the as well. So.
StayNerdy.com. There you go.
10% off. If you use there you go. You can use it. You can use it right now.
Yeah.
And it's good for 1 week.
Yeah. So, thank you so much, guys. There is, we are right now. Well, we have been in some serious negotiation with the city of Houston, with the Visitors Bureau, and we have big things planned.
And we hope that it all comes together. Yes.
Yep. We hope it all comes together. There's been a lot of good news starting this year, and we want to keep it that way. But again, we are very thankful for you guys. Actually, we're thankful you guys are here right now on the chat.
Absolutely, this is all part of the family part of it.
Yeah, talking to us. So as soon as we have a lot of announcements and a lot of updates, when they come, they're gonna come pretty hard, a lot of them, because
all at once.
The app will be updated in the next few days. We have everything updated. We just need to publish the updates, and you guys will see. The thing is, with the map, there's a lot of stuff on the map that hasn't even been announced yet. So when the new map becomes public, you're going to see different companies, and you'll see what we're talking about. And most of these things haven't even been announced. So we're trying to decide: do we make the announcements first, then publish the map, or do it the other way around? But either way, it's just a lot of announcements. The big things that
you have to follow us even closer about it with everything.
The things, the main things that we were concerned, should I say, about. I mean, last year was the contracts that we had for 2020, and hoping that we could just all these contracts we could extend them to 2021, and the companies, the voice actors, the seiyus would still come in 2021. There was that. Probably on top of the list was the big idol bands, K-pop and J-pop. These bands are extremely challenging to get, set a schedule, host a concert.
Many details, yeah.
It's really complicated, and it's not so easy moving something from one year to another.
No.
But we were hoping that this would work, and at least on that part, we've got it out of the way, which we're so grateful for, and we're so excited.
Yeah, for sure.
And having finalized some like this 6 months in advance. So as soon as we're just waiting
during this whole period, yeah.
As soon as the embassy's open, we're going to be filing visas for all of the guests that that need them, and we'll keep you guys updated with everything as we're doing.
Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight. This was it's a special year ahead, so we want to keep you guys posted. We're going to keep things rolling. We're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to share with you some really positive and happy vibes coming for 2021. Thanks for joining us, and make sure, again, if you're welcome to share the coupon with everyone, your friends list and whatnot. It's Love 2021, because we do want to love it so much, and love you guys back by giving you this 10% off. That's the coupon code for Stay.
I just realized something. Nerdy. Can you grab that white envelope over there?
White envelope.
There, next to the Miku plush.
Okay.
Can you check and see whose name is on that? Because that's the one that got returned to us.
Oh yeah.
Alpha Tank. What's your address?
Karma-kun.
Oh no, is that someone?
Got your turn.
No, because Alpha Tank says he didn't get his gacha.
Yeah, this is a gacha part.
Just Alpha Tank. Just send us an email at info at animematsuri.com, and we'll look into that. I think there was a couple, either one or two, of the gachas that got returned, but okay. Awesome. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you next Thursday.
Yeah. Stay tuned and stay nerdy, guys. Bye.